Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your July 2022 new love reading for all of you singles out there. If you are single and looking for new love, then this is the reading for you. If you are currently in a romantic partnership of some kind, then please check out the love readings that are already all posted for you guys. So just so you're aware, my intention for this reading, because I'm a little bit late in July, this reading will last, the energy will last all the way up until about the middle of August or so. Wow, thank you very much. Okay, so just so you're aware, also there will be a lot of different messages that do come out here. Not everything will apply to all of you. It is a general reading. So take the parts that do resonate with your situation and leave the rest behind. You may also find that a little bit later on in the month, because we are looking ahead, we are doing a bit of a prediction here. You may find that in a couple of weeks from now, something may snap into place and you'll be like, oh, that's what that meant. So just be aware of that. But also your moon, rising, or Venus sign readings may also provide further insight for you into love. But we do have, I'm pulling out all of your energy here first, all of your cards, and then we'll go deeper. But we do have your third chakra that's here, and that is your solar plexus chakra. So that is your source of power. That is your source of confidence, of knowing what you want, okay, or knowing what you're worth. And so it's an awesome, awesome energy for you to have. So let's pull some more cards. All right. But we also do have the door to value that's here as well. Okay, so you do have some doors opening up for you. Some of you may have had some financial things going on, and sometimes, I mean, hey, let's face it, you're looking for love, you're single, right? You've got to put a roof over your head. You've got to, if you've got kids, you've got mouths to feed, right? So finances really do come into play, right? Because, we have to feel safe and secure, okay, before we can, kind of put ourselves out there again. So some of you may have had some distractions, some other things that you've been dealing with. But we do have your third chakra open and free flowing. Call on Archangel Chamuel for those times when you're feeling a little lack of confidence or some uncertainty. Okay, I think here that if someone has taken your mojo at some point, or someone has made you feel a little bit insecure or undervalued, okay, I think here that you are really in a good place right about now. You could probably benefit also from some chakra meditations, especially with your solar plexus, okay, and call in Archangel Chamuel for a little bit of help there. But I think that, for some of you, you've been on a healing journey, you've been rebuilding your life, you've been getting your confidence back, and I think you're getting a very deeper understanding of your own self-worth. We do have the door to value opening for you here. And, yes, the door to value, this could certainly be some financial improvements that are on the horizon for you. And that really does affect sometimes our outlook on love, right? And, it's like, what, I want love, I want to meet a new person, but you know what, I got bigger pressing issues to deal with right now. So if you've been looking to make any kind of career change or improve your finances, at some point now is the perfect time to really wrap things up or get things started for you. But the door to value, I think here also coupled with your solar plexus chakra here, is that I think you're really understanding your value, your worth, what you bring to the table. And I think here that you're confident in the fact here that you're not going to let anybody take advantage of you. I think you've gotten some strength back. I think you've done some healing. Some of you may have a little bit more healing still to do, which is fine. Okay. But I think here that you're really understanding your worth, what you bring to the table, what you have to offer. I also think that you are looking for somebody who, number one, appreciates you for exactly who you are and doesn't want to change you or anything like that. But I also think that you are looking for a relationship that you can cherish, that you can treasure, that you can value going forward. So I think you're looking for that reciprocating energy, right? Where, someone has to bring something to the table that matches what you bring to the table, right? Equal level of commitment, responsibility, someone who isn't going to pull the rug out from under you or steal all your stuff. Okay. I mean, hey, let's face it, that happens, right? Okay. Sometimes we lose our shirt just to get out of a relationship. But I think here that you're really understanding your worth. You've got your confidence back. Okay. And if you don't have that back right now, you are very much on your way. All right. We do have the healer of the ages. This is bringing you some beautiful healing energy flowing through you, through your heart chakra, opening up your heart, opening up your mind. Okay. I think you've got some deep insights that are coming in here. You're trusting your intuition. Okay. And we've got this beautiful, again, healing energy that is flowing through you. So I think some of you are very much coming into a deeper understanding of who you are, what you're looking for. And I don't think that you're going to settle for second best. I'm just saying, I think some of you may have been single for a long time, but I think you're going to be very discerning. I think you're going to be a little bit cautious. Okay, cautious but open at the same time. All right. And I think here that you've done a lot of work on yourself and you don't want to go back to wherever it is that you started off from. Okay, it's like it's been a long, hard road on a lot of levels. And so you're not going to let anyone in that is going to like backslide you, to repeat past how should we say, mistakes. Okay, nothing's really ever a mistake, but it feels like it, right? So it's always a learning curve somewhere along the way, but certainly some healing energy. Now, the healer of the ages can also represent you stepping into your spiritual gifts, okay? Really understanding. Maybe you've got some healing powers and some talents, perhaps, if you are trying to get your life back on track and you want some stability before you welcome in new love. You might actually be looking at a career change. Perhaps you do have some healing energy that flows through you, especially through your hands. So perhaps you're looking at a career path such as a massage therapist or even a counselor, okay, something like that, a nurse, a doctor, right? Someone who can help other people get in a better place, whether it's physically, emotionally, mentally, or even spiritually. So I think some of you there, you're kind of stepping into your true career calling. This is not a career reading by any stretch of the imagination, but there is that energy there, okay? And I think it's really just so that you can rebuild your confidence, okay, or you can get things back on track. All right. But you may also have a person coming in now with the healer of the ages, the door to value, a man holding a coin here as well. You might actually be seeking out some spiritual guidance. Perhaps you're going to go and see like a professional tarot reader or, get some Reiki done. Okay, that kind of thing, just to get yourself really back on track, exactly where you want to go. All right. But we do have a man holding a coin. Now, this is certainly somebody coming in here. It's most likely a male. However, it can just be someone with that masculine energy. We all have divine feminine and masculine within us, right? And sometimes, each one is a little bit stronger than the other, depending what we're dealing with. And sometimes we're just in complete balance and harmony. Okay, so this is somebody who is certainly presenting this go-getter masculine energy, okay, of taking action. All right, so somebody here is likely going to step forward and offer you something. Now, yes, man holding a coin could certainly be something of financial value. All right, so I think here that if you're looking to start that new job, or if you've got that pressing down on you, weighing on your head, I think there's some doors opening for you. So this is that great time to get things done. But the man holding a coin is also an invitation, an offer, a date. Okay, something like that, right? So this could be somebody new coming into your life, perhaps somebody that you meet through your workplace. It doesn't have to be like someone that you work with. Okay, it can be like a customer, a contractor. Maybe even if you stop for your morning coffee on your way to work. Okay, you might meet somebody in that kind of environment. Okay, something around your workplace or financial activities of some sort. Okay, because it could even be something like in the banking system or something. So anyways, this person could possibly be good with money, or you may meet them around career or money situations. Okay, but this person has an offer for you, whether they are new or whether it's someone that surprises you, maybe somebody that you already knew, that you already know. They may have that offer of, let's go out for a drink, let's go out for a date. Maybe you might meet this person in a really fun kind of environment. Okay, so certainly some very positive energy that's coming in there for you. All right, but we've got the King of Arrows coming in here too. So we've got two male energies that are coming in, or two masculine energies that are coming in. But the King of Arrows is someone who takes the lead, who is a really good communicator, who's really smart, really intellectual. Perhaps it's the same person as the man holding a coin, someone who's good with money, someone who knows what they're doing, someone who knows their worth, but also values the people in their lives as well, their relationships. All right, so the King of Arrows can certainly be someone that comes in and they have a very important conversation to have with you. Okay, they're great conversationalists, they're logical, they're intellectual, but they may come across sometimes with the King of Arrows energy as a person, can sometimes come across as a little bit cold, okay, only because it's really they're very smart, okay, very intelligent, but a great communicator though. So, but they may sometimes they don't wear their heart on their sleeve, okay? So sometimes you need to get to know them just a little bit. They also want to get to know you though and have those conversations. Okay, but the King of Arrows can also be your energy, the King of Swords energy, okay, where you're confident, you're conversing with people, you're doing a little bit of research, you're honest, okay, and the person coming in would be honest and truthful as well. But I think you're really confident. You're getting yourself to a point where you know what you want. You may not necessarily know who you want, okay, but you do know this is what I'm looking for. And I'm really honest with myself, and I'm not going to let anybody in who is not going to meet my expectations. Okay. And we're not talking necessarily like looks or what they do for a living. We're talking about their values, their core values, right? Their honesty, their integrity, their ability to communicate in a positive way. All right. Their ability to ask questions instead of jumping to conclusions. Okay. So it could be that kind of person coming in, or that may be what you're looking for, but that's certainly the qualities that you're embracing now as well. I think you've gotten your confidence. Okay. I think you're feeling good. And I think you're feeling here like you're on the right track. We do have the Tower and the Three of Swords. So this is bringing in some healing. Okay. A little bit of a shift in here for you. Okay, so the Tower is where we get an epiphany, a revelation, some information, okay, or we come into this deep realization, right? That epiphany moment, we get some clarity where we let old energies go. The Three of Swords, there's been some hurt, there's been some challenges, there's been some issues, there's been sadness, heartbreak, loss, okay, and we are clearing out that old energy because there's something bigger, better, brighter, and shinier coming in here for you. Okay, so you may just get an instant epiphany or revelation, right? We do have, remember, we've got the Healer of the Ages coming in to help you clear out old patterns, habits, behaviors, energy, okay? We've got Archangel Shamuel again coming in here, also to, align you and to bring you in that confidence. So I think here that you do have, you might find yourself, because the Tower brings in sudden unexpected change, right? It's where we release the old to make room for the new. Okay, we're left with our core values, our foundation, our confidence, our experiences, right? But the energy is gone. So I think here that you've got a massive amount of healing that is coming in here, and I think you've got its big letting go energy. But this may be a little bit of a surprise for you, because this may have been something that's been lingering for a while. Okay, and sometimes when things do that, right, we kind of, we make a little bit of progress here and there, but we're still not feeling, 100% like we're our old selves again or something, right? Or that we're in a good spot. And sometimes we can wake up in the morning and all of a sudden, I feel good. I feel great. Or we get this flash of inspiration or this little tidbit of knowledge that we were missing. And all of a sudden, we can let everything go. And it's beautiful energy, okay, as scary as some people think the Tower is, it's actually really not, okay, because it's usually internal. Yes, it can be external, okay, but it's usually something internal that's shifting, that's changing for us, okay, but something that comes about really fast, okay, something that's been lingering, and all of a sudden, boom, clearing it away. So the Tower energy can certainly be serving a wonderful purpose for you. Okay, so to help you heal, to help you let go, so that you can be in a really good spot to welcome in new energy. But the Tower can also represent, just some surprises, okay, some sudden unexpected changes, okay, something that may cause you a little uncertainty. That Three of Swords, okay, it's like, oh, I don't know, okay, because that Three of Swords is something where, we're, we're having a little bit of difficulty, okay? But I think here that your spirit's really getting you in alignment and to get you in a good spot, to change your mind, to change your direction, to build your confidence, to let go of whatever is standing in your way, releasing your blocks, okay? And this is a time where you really start to have some things opening up for you. All right. We do have challenge coming in here, I'm sorry to say. And in the challenge position, we do have temptation. And this is actually the devil card coming in here. Okay. So the tower is serving a massive purpose for you because there's something here that has been lingering: fears, worries, doubts, anxieties, old energy, toxic people. Okay. Whatever this obsessions. Okay. Old karmic patterns, I think here is being released. Okay, this has been blocking you. This has been challenging you for some time, and boom, out the door it goes. Open that window and just fling it away. Okay, but the devil card can certainly represent all of that, and that tower is clearing it all out for you. Okay, so I think there's a big shift coming in here for you in the most positive of ways. It may be a little bit uncomfortable, because the whole purpose of the tower card, okay, is to get us out of our comfort zone. But in order for it to get out of our comfort zone, there's something we need to let go of. I also think here that there may be a very important conversation with, for at least somebody. I think you do have a financial situation that does revolve around a past person. Now, this can be that, you're trying to finally divide up your assets. It can be something to do with custody, right? Maybe you're waiting for your divorce papers to come in, okay? Or, or again, maybe it's just some energy that you're clearing out here, okay? So I think here there's something that's still tying you perhaps to someone from the past. Not all of you, all right? Because we do have some healing still coming in. But I think here that if you have some last remnants of things to just clear out with this person, to solidify with this person, okay, again, I think here that you're going to experience this big shift in a positive way, okay, but it may require a little bit of hard work and effort on your part, all right, and, let's face it, clearing out old people or old energies or old patterns, habits, and behaviors, okay, does require a little bit of work, all right, but I think here that I think you're just going to experience this leapfrog, okay, things that have been lingering for quite a while. I think you're going to finally get this big explosive release, and so that you can move forward. So just something here to be aware of, because that devil card can represent a person, but it can also represent you here, Capricorn, okay, because the devil card does represent Capricorn. So again, this can represent your lack of confidence, okay, and usually you're very confident. Okay, it's not going to speak to all of you necessarily. Some of you are in a good place. You are ready. Okay, and if there's something coming in here, there's a shift in energy. Okay, and I think these doors are opening for you. But some of you, right, we're a product of our experiences, right? We can be really confident in certain areas of our life and not so much in others. Okay, so this can just be you not really believing in yourself, okay? Or you're doing a little bit of shadow work yourself, right? You're recognizing and getting into a deeper understanding of what kind of people you choose, or what kind of people that you do fall in love with or have relationships with, what works, what doesn't work. Okay, so you may just be sorting out some things within you and clearing out some energies. And again, we can just have the fear that comes in with the devil card here as well. Something that is attached to you, something that you're attached to in an unhealthy way. All right, so I think here you're really trying to get things back on track with that, and I think you're getting into a deeper level of understanding about what is blocking you. Okay, but we do have the Knave of Coins coming in here and the Two of Cups. Okay, so finding your true love has been tricky, right? The Two of Cups in your challenge position is, lack of balance. Okay, but it can also be not finding that right connection, someone that speaks to your heart and your soul. Perhaps you have been, not all of you, but perhaps some of you, you've just been, what, you're like, forget it. I give up on love. Screw that. Okay, I'm just going to go out and I'm going to have fun. And I'm just going to date and I'm not going to get attached to anybody. And, therefore, right, you're not finding that deep emotional connection. Now, this could be a pattern that you're recognizing within yourself, right? You're like, you know what? I'm done with the superficial relationships. Okay. I'm looking for something a little bit better. I'm looking for something that is real, that is tangible, someone who is honest, someone who doesn't shy away from commitment. Okay. But I want that heartfelt connection. I want to feel as though, I'm connected with somebody's heart and their soul and that we're on the same page. Okay. So this can be a little bit elusive for some of you, right? And again, I think those doors are opening for you, but I think this has been something that you've been working on. Okay. Something here has prevented you also, okay, from fully giving somebody your heart. But I do feel here with the Knave of Coins, which is the Page of Coins, with the Two of Cups here, I think there's something here that you are dealing with, or that somebody out there is dealing with, not all of you, with a past person. Okay. And again, we've got the financial issues coming up here again. Okay. So I think some of you are either you've got a career situation, a financial situation that you need to resolve before you can move forward. Okay. Or you've got a financial situation or some sort of division of assets or something with a past person, and you need to clear that out before you can really be free and step forward. Blessings headed your way, though. We do have change in the wind for you. I mean, we've got the Tower card and the Death card. Okay, this one's called Transformation. However, this is the Death card. Okay, so, we've got big changes ahead for you. Okay, always for the positive, but there's something here that needs to come to an end, something that you need to let go of so that you can move forward. The Transformation card can certainly be the transformation of you. You're feeling a little bit different. You're feeling better. This does bring in some healing, some personal growth, some spiritual growth, letting go of the old, embracing your path forward. Okay, seeing the potential, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, getting all of your ducks in a row. This is Scorpio energy coming in here as a blessing. So change, transformation, letting things go is a blessing for you. All right. But again, I also do think that you may also have a person, coming in as I throw the card across the table. This can be a Scorpio person, possibly. Okay. Someone who would actually be a little bit dark and mysterious. Okay. Somebody who, may be quite spiritual in their own right, but they may not necessarily share that with the world. Okay. Someone can be a little bit enlightened with this. Okay. But it doesn't have to be a Scorpio. It can just be someone coming in who has a really positive change, a really positive effect on you, on your circumstances, and can actually come in here and help change your life for the better. Right? It's like, oh, now I understand why the past relationships didn't work. I was waiting for you. All right. But I also do think here there's some big changes happening and internally within you, and all for the better, because would you like to know what else is a blessing? The Sun and the Nine of Cups. Boom. Love it. Sun brings about happiness, success, creativity, joy, and optimism for everything that shines a light in your next little month and a half here. The Sun brings about this beautiful, bright energy, giving you epiphanies, clarity, anything that has been hidden in the shadows, boom, illuminated. You are seeing things for exactly as they are. Anything you don't like, out the door it goes. You're staying positive, you're staying good. And you've got some really good news. You're having fun. The Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment, okay, your sense of personal happiness, your contentment, your personal merriment, shall we say, okay, your personal well-being is certainly looking better. So here we've got that Death card. We release all of those shadowy energies, release all the negativity, release past people, release everything. You've got this beautiful sense of healing, personal growth, and also fun comes in here as well. So what are you thinking about? Okay, for some of you, yes, your dreams really are coming true. The Nine of Cups in the Sun, I mean, hello. Okay, super duper high vibe, positive energy there for you. So I think some of you have got some really positive connections on the horizon, but I think others of you here, this is you getting in a good spot. This is you're completing all of your shadow work. You're facing your fears. You have a deeper level of understanding of who you are, what it is that you're looking for. You've got some great news coming in on the horizon. The sun sheds a beautiful light on your entire reading. One of the happiest, actually the happiest energy in the entire tarot. Okay, so even if you don't have a brand new connection that comes in and gives you that spark of joy, I think this is you emitting that and being really positive about what the future has to hold. I also do think that some of you do have some good financial news coming in here also. Okay, so beautiful energy, beautiful energy. It's hard work to get to this point, all right? And I'm sure that some of you have been through some very trying times in the last little while, okay? But things are certainly looking up. It's very perky kind of energy, all right? Your advice from Spirit, the Five of Cups. Your time for healing is now. It's time for you to finish processing old emotions, old griefs, okay? And to turn around and look at what the future holds, okay? Look at the potential that is coming in. We've got 3 cups that are spilt, 2 that are still standing, right? So there is love out there for you. There's connections out there for you, all right? And really, it's about processing old emotions, okay? Facing your fears, and then making a conscious effort to look towards the future. All right. So it's time to shift your perspective a little bit, or to do this heavy work that's over here. Okay. So, because if you look here, this is awesome. Okay. And again, this is advice. All right. But this is cool. We've got the Devil card coming out a second time, but it's in the reverse. Letting go, healing, facing your fears, recognizing karmic patterns and letting them go, slaying the dragon, if you will. This is maintaining a positive outlook, okay? And that Knight of Swords, oh yeah, clarity all day long with that one. Clarity, taking action, letting things go, using that sword to, detach from whatever has been keeping you stuck. Okay, and this is your advice from Spirit. This is the potential that's here. So we do have a Devil card here facing a challenge, okay, but we've got that Devil flipping over onto the reverse, okay. I love reversals. Reversals are awesome. Because reversals, yes, reversals usually highlight something, okay, and they can turn, yes, a super duper positive card into a challenge, but they can also take a really challenging card and turn it into a blessing and turn it into a positive. So reversals really do play a big role in the majority of systems. I read other systems with no reversals, but tarot always have reversals in here. But so that Devil card, flip the script. This is your time to shine. This is your time to release, let go. This is your time to move forward. Okay, we've been stuck in the shadows for far too long. All right, so your overall outcome, we've got the Seven of Cups. Okay, so now the Seven of Cups, always a very interesting energy. Okay, I think that for one, I think you've got a lot of opportunities that are opening up for you. Seven of Cups really does highlight your options, but also sometimes your imagination. Now, sometimes the Seven of Cups, maybe there's something that you've been fantasizing about. Okay, or maybe you're just fantasizing about what the future holds in regards to love. Okay, so sometimes there is some underlying fear that comes with this, a little bit of procrastination, a little bit of uncertainty, like, and also, like, I don't know what to choose. Okay, so when the time comes, choose with your heart, follow your heart, listen to your intuition. You're not going to go wrong, because sometimes, hey, we don't want to get wrapped up in fear and indecision when we're doing all of this work. Okay, we don't want to get back there again. Okay, although this is very much more of a temporary kind of energy, something that you have within your control. So don't overthink, overanalyze things. Keep your options open, okay? Because I think really here you do have a lot of options, a lot of doors that are opening up for you, okay? And don't let fear of making a bad choice hold you back, okay? Trust yourself. Okay, we can't predict the future, right? The future is forever in motion. There's a lot of things in motion in the future, right? We can get a good understanding of where we're headed, okay, all of those things, but we can't look 5-10 years in the future. It just doesn't happen, okay? But when we are faced with a choice, all we can do is make the choice for ourselves based on the information and the life experience that we have today, right? And sometimes we just need to go with it. We just need to go with the flow, okay? And don't create our own blocks there. So you may have a lot of opportunities and some doors opening up for you. But sometimes the Seven of Cups can be a little bit of maybe fantasy. Yes, okay, it's a little bit of fantasy is not so bad. All right, a little bit of imagination, okay. But yes, again, sometimes it can represent that little bit of fearful energy. But I think here that you're probably going to figure things out, because we do have the World and we have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords, I mean, sometimes, yes, of course, we do have things that we're worried about, things we're anxious about. But you know what? I think you're closing the chapter, closing the book on that. The World card brings an element of closure, of success. Okay, comes in here, something to celebrate with that World energy. So celebrate how far you've come. Celebrate your successes. Don't overthink, overanalyze the Nine of Swords, right? No, no, no. We are closing the door on that. We're also closing the door here on your Seven of Cups, right? I mean, technically these are the clarifying cards and this is the main one, but that World card really does trump these ones, okay? So I think here that you are closing the doors on any uncertainties, doubts, fears, okay? I think you're trying to look forward. The World card brings about an energy of expansion, growth, but also living for the now. Living in the here and the now, living for the moment, living your best life. Okay, you might not necessarily know all the details of what the future holds, but you are ready for it. Okay, that World, you are ready for a next cycle. You're ready for something better and more positive to come in, right? And again, this Sun with the Nine of Cups and the Death card, they're all blessing you, all benefiting you. The World brings in that celebratory kind of energy, okay, where you're thankful and you're grateful for your experiences because it's allowed you some personal growth, allowed you to recognize any old habits. And, you know, that's always something to be grateful for, even if the experience was nasty. Okay. It gets us to a level where we have that deeper understanding and we're not likely to repeat the same mistakes again. Or, okay, if we do see ourselves headed down the same road, we get some we can recognize that a little bit easier. So I think here that you have some great things that are opening up for you here, some doors that are opening. And again, some of you are meeting some new people in the next little while, and others of you, I think that this is really this preparation for someone new, and you're open, you're going to get ready, and you're going to be optimistic here about what the future holds for you. So very exciting energy. And so we're going to pull out the last few cards for you and see what the last few energies, messages are for you here. We got two. I get one more. Whoa. Okay. Two more. Thank you very much. All right. I'll grab these first. So we have acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change, and that brings change. Sometimes we need to experience things. Sometimes we let ourselves get stuck in that energy. But when we accept that something has happened, we take something at face value and we let things go. We also have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Yes, they are. And we do have this personal growth coming in here for you. And again, we've got that letting go. So I think here you have really understanding or really accepting things that have happened in your past, that you can look to the future with a little bit more positivity and imagination. There's that Seven of Cups energy. Use your imagination. Think big, dream big. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. All right, so let's see what the last messages are for you. Oh, and I actually got 5 of these. Wow, okay, that's a lot. All right, but anyways, that's fine. We have 12. I am focused. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. Beautiful message there for you folks. All right, let's see what the next one is. We have number 2. I am diplomatic. You have a great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allows you to see all sides of any situation and advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. I am diplomatic. Okay, there's that Two of Cups energy. That's been a challenge, but I think you're getting things back on track. Number 13, Death card energy. I am confident. You are a conscientious worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas and turning them into something real. An optimistic but practical outlook keeps you determined and on track as you steadily work towards your goals. I am confident. So, again, I think some of you are really stepping into your own sense of worth. You're getting your mojo back, you're getting your confidence back. All right, we've got 999. I am unique. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs so that you can make the best of the life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. I am unique. And again, we've got this big energy of letting things go. Final message for you, number 8, I am successful. Yes, you are. Your talent for setting and reaching goals is like no other. You are self-sufficient and capable of achieving your ambitions. 8, representing the ebb and flow, the infinite loop of creation. I am successful. So you've got some great energy, some great things on the horizon for you here. I'm going to leave that there for you. I hope there was something that resonated with you on some level. If so, please show my channel some love. Hit like on this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.